Lately, it feels like you can't go a single day without hearing about artificial intelligence, right? Well, it's not just a buzzword, it's completely changing the game in hearing healthcare. We're not talking about science fiction anymore. This is happening right now, and it's reshaping everything from how we treat hearing loss to how we live with it. So whether you're one of the millions of people navigating hearing loss, or you're just fascinated by how technology is leveling up the human body, you've come to the right place. My name is Dr. Layne Garrett from Timpanogos Hearing Tinnitus, and I've been watching this space with my jaw on the floor, frankly. The way artificial intelligence is weaving itself into audiology isn't just a small update, it's a total transformation. And today, we're going to break down the 3 biggest ways artificial intelligence is already supercharging audiology, from hearing aids that literally learn how you live, to apps that retrain your brain to hear better. And you'll definitely want to stick around until the end, because I'm going to share one futuristic application of artificial intelligence that I think will revolutionize the field and can change what it means to hear forever. Let's talk about the #1 complaint from everyone who's ever worn a hearing aid. This thing works great in a quiet clinic, but the second I walk into a noisy restaurant, I'm lost. It's the ultimate real-world test, and it's where artificial intelligence is making its most significant impact. The first upgrade is the arrival of hearing aids that can actually learn and adapt to you in real time. These aren't your grandpa's old big beige banana amplifiers. They're sophisticated little computers for your ears, and the artificial intelligence is the operating system. At the heart of this is something called a deep neural network, or DNN for short. Simply put, it's an AI model built to copy how the human brain processes sound. Your brain doesn't just crank up the world's volume knob. No, it actively filters out junk noise so you can focus on what matters, like a friend's voice in a busy cafe. AI-powered hearing aids now do the same thing. They analyze the sound around you in milliseconds, figuring out the difference between speech, music, and background noise, and then automatically adjust to make speech clearer. This means a more natural and less exhausting listening experience, especially in those chaotic places where older hearing aids just kind of gave up. But it gets even more personal. For example, the Widex Allure uses AI to let you become the trainer. There's a smartphone app that the device might ask you to use to choose between sound profiles in your current environment, like which sounds better, A or B. Every time you answer, the AI learns your personal preferences. It figures out you like things crisper at work, but a little warmer when you're listening to music. The more you use it, the smarter it gets. This turns your hearing aids from being a static tool into a dynamic companion that grows with you. It's a direct solution to the biggest challenge of hearing loss, understanding speech in noise, and gives you the level of control and confidence that was impossible before. Now, before I go on to the next AI innovation, please give this video a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm know this is informative and helpful so other people can find it more easily. And while you're at it, please hit the subscribe button to our channel with the notification bell clicked so you never miss any of our educational videos that we post every week. Thanks. Hearing aids are incredible at amplifying sound, but they're only half the solution. A fundamental truth is that hearing happens in your brain, and your brain does all the heavy lifting of processing and understanding what you're hearing. This is where our second upgrade comes in, AI-powered auditory training. Think of it like physical therapy, but for your listening skills. A groundbreaking app called Lace AI Pro, which stands for Listening and Communication Enhancement with Artificial Intelligence, is leading this charge. It's an auditory training program designed to retrain your brain to better interpret the sounds you hear, especially in noisy or challenging situations. For just 15 to 20 minutes a day, the app guides you through game-like exercises that target core listening challenges. There are modules for understanding speech in noisy backgrounds, keeping up with rapid speakers, and improving your auditory memory so you can better remember conversations. The AI part is what makes it so powerful, though. The system uses artificial intelligence to personalize the training, constantly adapting the difficulty based on your performance to keep you challenged but not frustrated. It bridges the gap between simply hearing sound and truly understanding it. This strengthens cognitive skills like memory and attention, which are crucial for effective communication. The result is a huge boost in clarity and a reduction in listening fatigue that so many people with hearing loss experience. It's a prime example of how artificial intelligence is not replacing care, but enhancing it by tackling the cognitive side of hearing loss. Now, this cool tech is fantastic, but a great device and a smartphone app is only half the battle. Real success in hearing care is about the entire journey for the patient, from their very first appointment through all of their follow-up visits. And that brings us to our third upgrade, using AI to streamline the whole clinical process. Ironically, by putting more artificial intelligence in the clinic, we're freeing up humans to be more human. AI systems can automate the tedious stuff like paperwork and scheduling and data entry, and some tools can even transcribe the conversation between the audiologist and the patient into their clinical notes on the fly. This is a complete game changer. Instead of spending half of the appointment typing, the audiologist can now focus 100% on the patient. They can focus on empathy, on counseling, on really understanding your life and your hearing goals. AI handles the grunt work, so the professionals can focus on the personal connection and clinical judgment that no algorithm will ever replace. So we have hearing aids that learn, brain retraining apps, and a smoother patient experience. These are the amazing upgrades that are already happening today in hearing healthcare. But what about tomorrow? So far we've talked about how AI is reacting to the present. But the future of AI and audiology isn't just about reacting, it's about predicting. This is what I told you to stick around for. The one glimpse into the future that I believe could change everything is the development of AI-powered predictive tools. Take something like tinnitus, that frustrating ringing in the ears that millions of people deal with. It's notoriously hard to treat because what works for one person might do absolutely nothing for another, leading to a painful cycle of trial and error trying to find that solution. Now imagine this, an AI model takes in a patient's entire profile, their hearing test results, their medical history, genetic data, lifestyle factors like stress and sleep, and even information from their hearing aids. By crunching all that data and comparing it to thousands of other patient outcomes, the AI could make an amazingly accurate prediction. It could tell the audiologist, for this patient, there's an 85% chance that sound therapy will work better than cognitive behavioral therapy. Or maybe it'll say things like, linear would be the most effective when paired with hearing aids for this specific patient, but not the next one. It could predict how a person's hearing loss might progress over time over the next 5 years, allowing for proactive care before things get worse. This is the dawn of true precision audiology. It's about moving from reacting to problems to proactively choosing the single best path for every single person. It would save our patients time, money, and the emotional burden of treatments that don't work for them. This predictive power won't replace the audiologist, but it will become a very powerful tool that gives them a crystal ball to make the best possible decisions for their patients. So there you have it. AI is already making a real difference in audiology through adaptive hearing aids, brain training apps like Layne Garrett, and a more human-focused patient experience. And when we look at the horizon, its potential to predict and guide treatment promises a future more effective than we've ever imagined. No, AI is not taking over audiology, it's empowering it. It's enhancing the skills of incredible hearing care professionals, and most importantly, improving the quality of life for millions of our patients. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on artificial intelligence in hearing healthcare? Have you used any of this tech already, or is there a future use that you're more excited about? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And for more deep dives into the future of hearing tech, be sure to visit our website. You can also download a free copy of my book, Hear Us Out. I'll leave links in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.